Good morning, my dear students of class 8. This is your mathematics teacher, Mohammad Ashraful Islam. Welcome you warmly to my class. Dear students, today I am going to conduct a class on chapter 3 measurement, video recording class number 31. Dear students, already you got a class on this chapter. I hope you learned the basic information from this part. At first I want to ask you some questions. So who can tell when the metric system is introduced in our country, that means in Bangladesh? Who can tell in the last bench? That's very good, thank you. So it has introduced in Bangladesh 1st July 1982. Another question, in between mile and kilometer, which one is larger? Mile or kilometer, which one is larger? Yes, it's mile is larger than kilometer. 1 mile equals to 1.61 kilometer. That's very good. Then another one, what is the weight of 1 liter of pure water? In kg it will be. Who can tell from the last bench? That's very good, thank you. It will be, the weight of 1 liter of pure water is 1 kg, that means 1 kilogram. So all of you have learned well the basic information of measurement. Dear students, let's start our today's class. Today we will solve measurement related some problems, and I will start from 24. Let's start the class. At first read the question carefully. So video recording class number 31, exercise 3, question number 24. So the question is, a square open reservoir of depth 2.5 meters contains 28,900 liters of water inside. How much money will be spent to put a lead sheet in the inner side at Taka 12.50 per square meters? So what the question is? Question is about a reservoir. Reservoir, that means tank, water reservoir. Okay, a reservoir may be square shape, rectangular shape, and it may be circular. Okay, circle shape. Okay, so I want to show you a reservoir. This is a reservoir. You can see this one. It's a square reservoir. So these sides, all 4 sides will be equal, and it's open reservoir. There is no cover, and this is the bottom of the reservoir. Okay, so from this part, the depth of this depth, that means height. Depth, that means height. This height is given 2.5 meters. Depth, that means height is given 2.5 meters, and on the reservoir there is contains 28,900 liters of water. Okay, so this is the information. And if we want to put a lead sheet on the reservoir, in this part, if we want to put a lead sheet, that means iron, okay, then, and the costing for 1 square meter of lead sheet is 12.50 taka. Then if we want to put cover this area, then what will be the total costing? That means at first we have to find the total area for this part, total area where we can put the lead sheet. Okay, so then after finding this one, if we multiply the 1 square meters costing by calculating this one, we can find the answer. Okay, let's start the solution. Solution given. So solution given, reservoir contains 28,900 liters of water. So the reservoir contains 28,900 liters of water. So we have written this one from the question. Then can we find the volume? This is the 28,900 liters of water. It has taken space. So can we find the volume of the reservoir? Therefore the volume of the reservoir equals to 28,900 divided by 1000 cubic meter. It will be cubic meter. So if we want to find convert this liter into cubic meter, then we have to divide this one by 1000. Then how do we get? Divide this one, we will get 28.9 cubic meter. So 28.9 cubic meters. So this is the volume of the reservoir. This is the volume of the reservoir. Now there is given the depth of the reservoir. The depth of the reservoir equals to 2.5 meters. 2.5 meters. So what is the volume? Volume, that means length into breadth into height or depth. Okay, so depth is given, so and this is the volume. So if we divide the volume by the depth, then we will find the area. Okay, so therefore area at the bottom of the reservoir equals to, volume is 28.9 divided by 2.5. Then how do we get? After calculating, we will get here 11.56. It's a square meter. So cubic meter divided by meter, then we will get here a square meter. So this is the area at the bottom of the reservoir. That means the volume of this reservoir, that means this is the reservoir. There contains 28,900 liters of water. So from here we can find the volume of this reservoir. Okay, how can we find the volume of the reservoir? If we divide the 28,900 liters by 1000, then we will get the cubic meter. So and cubic meter, we have got 28.9 cubic meter, and there is given the depth, that means this height is given. So we have got the area of the bottom, this bottom we have got. Okay, so and it is the square reservoir. So a square reservoir, that means all sides will be equal. So from here we can find the side of a square reservoir. Therefore side of a square reservoir. How can we find the side of a square reservoir? It will be a square root of that area. So okay, 11.56, then it will be meter. One side will be meter, a square meter. So from here we will get meter. Okay, then after calculating a square root, we will get here 3.4 meter. 3.4 meter. Okay, so 3.4 meter, this is the one side of the reservoir. This is the side, length of this side. What is the length of this side? 3.4. Okay, 3.4 meter, this is the length of the reservoir. Depth of 2.5 meter, and area of the bottom, this part we have got 11.56. Now can we find the area of this wall? There are 4 walls, 1 2 3 4 walls. So can we find the area of this one wall? That means length into breadth will be depth, and this length we have got 3.4, depth will be 2.5, and as it is a square reservoir, that means all sides length will be equal. So if we multiply one side's area by 4, then we will get the area of 4 walls. Okay, so we will write therefore area of 4 walls, that means 4 walls, so that we can multiply 4, and area of one wall will be length into breadth. So what is the length? Length will be 3.4, and breadth will be depth here 2.5. It will be 2.5, and as it is area, the unit will be a square meter. So calculating, what will you get? 4 into 3.4 into 2.5, you can calculate in your calculator, and we will get here 34 square meter. 34 square meter. So we have got the area of the 4 walls. 4 walls is 34 square meter, and area at the bottom will be at the bottom will be 11.56. So can you find the total area of the reservoir? Okay, therefore we can find the total area of inner side. Total area of inner side equals to this 34 square meter, 34 plus 11.56 square meter. It will be 45.56 square meter. 45.56 square meter. So this is the area of the total reservoir. Okay, so if we want to put the lead sheet on the reservoir, then it will cover the lead sheet can cover this area. Okay, this area 45.56 square meter can cover the lead sheet. Okay, so if we want to put this shapes lead sheet, then what will be the total costing? We have to find this one. So we will write here rate to put the lead sheet in the inner side at taka 12.50 per square meters. Okay, therefore total costing will be total area and rate. Total area will be 45.56 multiply rate will be 12.50 taka. Then multiply this one, will get the result. It will be 569.5 taka. 569.5 taka. So answer will be taka 569.5. So this is the answer. So my dear students, I think all of you have got this one. So the question is that we have to find the costing if we want to put a lead sheet in the inner side of a reservoir. So at first we have to find the area of the reservoir, then after finding this area, there is the rate. By multiplying this one, we can find the answer. I think all of you have got this one. Now we will do the another one. Now the next one, question number 26. At first read the question. The question is, the length of a book is 25 centimeter, breadth is 18 centimeter. The number of pages of the book is 200. That means there in that book there is 200 pages and the thickness of each page is 0.1 millimeter. Find the volume of the book. Very simple math. We have to find the volume. So how can you find the volume? By multiplying length into breadth into height. So there is given the length, there is given the breadth, but height is not given. So suppose this is the book, the length of the book is 25 centimeter, breadth will be 18 centimeter, and this is the height. Height is not given. At first we have to find the height, then after finding the height, if we for finding the volume, we have to multiply length into breadth into height. And another one thing is here, 200 pages. How many pages? 200 pages there is. So 200 pages. How will get one page? So this is the a page. So this is a page. It's the combined of suppose it's 3 and it's 4. 3 and 4. 2 pages from in 2 pages we'll get a sheet. Okay, we'll get a sheet, and the thickness of this part will be 0.1 millimeter. So from here we can find the height. So let's see the solution. Write the given first. What is given here? Given length of the book. Length of the book equals to 25 centimeter. Then breadth of the book breadth of the book will be 18 centimeter, and the height is not given. We have to find the height. Okay, so here is given 200 pages. So here now we can write 2 pages equals to 1 sheet. Okay, therefore 1 pages what will be 1 by 2 sheet. For 200 pages, how many sheet will get? 1 into 200 divided by 2 sheet, that means 100 sheet. There is given the thickness of is that means 1 page is 0.1 millimeter. So can we find thickness of 1 page, that means sheet, equals to 0.1 millimeter. So if we convert this one into centimeter, then how it will be? Why we want to convert centimeter? There is the centimeter, there is centimeter, here is millimeter. So we need to convert the unit in same part. That means millimeter we want to convert in centimeter. So 0.1 will be divided by 10, then we will get centimeter. It will be 0.01 centimeter. So thickness of 1 page is 0.01 centimeter. Then therefore thickness of 100 sheet will be 0.01 into 100 centimeter. Then how do you get 1 centimeter? So therefore height of the book equals to 1 centimeter. So we have got length 25 centimeter, breadth 18 centimeter, and height is 1 centimeter. Now can you find the volume? Yes. So therefore find the volume of the book. Volume of the book equals to length. What is the length? 25 centimeter into breadth. Breadth will be 18 centimeter. And what is the height? Height is 1 centimeter we have got. And it will be centimeter, and for volume it will be cubic centimeter. Cubic centimeter we can write cc. For cubic centimeter we can write cc. Okay, then multiply this one, we will get the result. What will be the product? 25 into 18 into 1. The product will be, we will get the product 450 cubic centimeter. Answer will be 450 cubic centimeter. So this is the answer. So my dear students, I want to repeat it again. So there is given a book, and the length of the book is 25 centimeter, breadth is 18 centimeter, and there is not given the height directly. For finding the height, there is given some information. What's the information? The number of pages of the book is 200 pages, and thickness of each page is 0.1 millimeter. We have to find the volume. So we have got the length, we have got the breadth. Then for finding the height, we have to calculate 2 pages 1 sheet. So 1 pages will be less, and for 200 pages we will get 100 sheet. So thickness of 1 sheet will be 0.1 millimeter. Then we convert millimeter into centimeter, then we have got 0.1 centimeter. Then for 100 sheet we will get 1 centimeter. Okay. So height of the book will be 1 centimeter. Then volume of the book, length into breadth into height, cubic centimeter. So we have got 450. So this is the answer. Now we will do the another one. It will be 27. I want to erase this part. My dear students, now do the next one. At first read the question. Question number 27. The question is, the length of a pond is 32 meters. Length of a pond is 32 meters. Breadth of that pond is 20 meters. And the depth of water of the pond is 3 meters. That means length, breadth and depth is given. The pond is being made empty by a machine which can remove 0.1 cubic meters of water per second. Per second, that means in 1 second. How much time will be required to make the pond empty? So there is a pond. There is a pond, and the length, breadth and depth of the pond is given. So on that pond, in 1 second a machine can remove 0.1 cubic meter of water. So in that way, if this pond is being made empty, then how much time will it take? So you have to find this one. So start writing solution. At first write the given part. What is given here? Length of the pond. Length of the pond given. Length of the pond equals to 32 meters. Then breadth of the pond will be 20 meters, and depth of the pond, depth that means height, depth of the pond will be height is 3 meters. Okay, so 3 meters. So we can find the volume of the pond. Therefore the volume of the pond will be length into breadth into height. So what is length? 32, breadth 20, and what is the height? Height is 3, and it will be meter. It will be cubic meter. Calculate this one. 32 into 20 into 3, how do we get? By using calculator we can find the answer. It will be 1920 cubic meter. So this is the cubic meter. So on that pond there will have 1920 cubic meter of water. Okay, there is given another information. 1.1 cubic meter of water removed per second. Per second, that means in 1 second. So can you tell 0.1 cubic meter of water is removed in 1 second. So from this line we can write this one. 0.1 cubic meter of water is removed in 1 second. So remove 0.1 cubic meter of water per second, that means in 1 second. So therefore 1 cubic meter of water is removed in how many seconds? It will be less, 1 divided by 0.1 second. Then for this part 1900 cubic meter of water we want to remove. Therefore 1920 cubic meter of water is removed in 1 into 1920 divided by 0.1 second. That means we will get 19200 second. So 19,200 second will be required. So can you convert second into minute? Then how do we get? So 19,200. If we convert second into minutes, seconds to minute, then how will be? We have to divide 19,200 divided by 60. Then we will get minutes. So divide this one, we will get 320 minutes. And we can convert minute into hour, then it will be 320 minutes. It will be minute. To convert minute into hour we have to divide again by 60, then we will get 5 hours. That means 300 minutes, and there will be there is more 20, so we have to write 20 minutes. So this one will be the result. This one will be the answer. I want to repeat this one again. My dear students, the question is there is given length of a pond 32 meters, breadth 20 meters, and depth is 3 meters. So from here we can find the volume. Volume will be length into breadth into height, that will be 1920 cubic meter of water will get on the pond. So from the pond in 1 second per second 0.1 cubic meter of water can remove. Okay, so 0.1 cubic meter of water is removed in 1 second. So how much time will be required if we want to remove 1920 cubic meter of water? So by unitary method we have followed this one, and we have got it's required 19,200 seconds. So convert in seconds into minutes, then hours, then we have got 5 hours 20 minutes. Now do the next one. My dear students, look at the next question, question number 28. Read the question first. A solid cube of size 50 cm is kept in an empty reservoir of length 3 meters. That means length of the reservoir is 3 meter, breadth 2 meters and height 1 meter. The cube is taken out after filling the reservoir with water. What is the depth of water now? So what is the given information? Given information, there is a solid cube. Consider this is a solid cube. This is a solid cube. That means it's a cube where length, breadth and height of the cube is same. Okay. So this is the solid cube and length of the solid cube is 50 centimeter, and this solid cube was kept in a reservoir, and the length of the reservoir is 3 meter, breadth of the reservoir is 2 meters and height is 1 meter. That means height of the reservoir is 1 meter. Then we have to the cube is taken out after filling the water, so that the reservoir will be filled with the water. After that we have to taken out the cube. Okay. Then after taken out the cube, then what will be the height or depth of the reservoir, water reservoir? We have to find this part. Okay, depth of the water we have to find. So start writing this one. Solution: given length of the reservoir, length of the reservoir 3 meters. That means if we convert 3 meter into centimeter, then what will you get? 300 centimeter. For 1 meter we have to multiply by 100, so it will be 3 into 100, it will be 300 centimeter. Then breadth of the reservoir will be 2 meter. Breadth is 2 meters, so we have to multiply 2 into 100. That means 1 meter equals to 100 centimeter. So it will be 200 centimeter, and height is 1 meter. Height of the reservoir equals to 1 meter equals to 100 centimeter. So length, breadth and height is given. So can you find the volume of the reservoir? Yes. So therefore volume of the reservoir equals to length 300 into 2, breadth 200 into height is 100, and centimeter, it will be cubic centimeter. The short form of cubic centimeter is cc. So suppose this is the reservoir, length, breadth and height. So by multiplying we will get the volume of the reservoir. What will be 3 into 2 6, 6 into 1 6, and there we will have 1 2 3 4 5 6 6 0, 2 3 4 5 6 and cc, cubic centimeter. So this is the volume of the reservoir. Now there is another information: solid cube sides 50 centimeter. Then the length of side of solid cube equals to 50 centimeter. Then can we find the volume of the solid cube? Therefore the volume of the solid cube will be 50 cubic centimeter. So this is the cubic centimeter cc. So 50 cube, what will be 125, and there will be 30 cc. Okay. So this is the volume of reservoir, this is the volume of cubic solid. So this is the volume of this is the reservoir, volume of the reservoir we have got this part, and this is the solid cube, this volume is this one. So we kept the solid cube on the reservoir. Okay. So I have kept it here, then we will fill the reservoir with the water. Okay. So after filling the reservoir, if we taken out the solid cube, then water goes down. Okay, and in that case we have to find the find the volume of the reservoir of water with the water. So we will find this part now, and we will write here, as the solid cube was kept in an empty tank, as the solid cube was kept in the empty reservoir, volume of the water reservoir will be, so from here we have to subtract this one, 6 1 2 3 4 5 6 minus 125 000 cubic centimeter. Okay, subtract this one, what will we get? After calculating, we'll get here, we'll get 5875 000 cubic centimeter. 5875 000 cubic centimeter. Okay, so this is the part, this is the volume of the water reservoir. So in the reservoir there will have water. Okay, so it will cover length, breadth and height. Okay, without the solid cube. Okay, so we can find and there is the length and breadth. Okay, so we can find the area at the bottom of the reservoir. Area at the bottom of the reservoir equals to area at the bottom, that means length into breadth. So what is the length? 300 into 200, then it will be a square centimeter. Then what will you get? 6 1 2 3 4 a square centimeter. So this is the area at the bottom. Now when we have taken, the cube is taken out after filling the reservoir with water. So we will write this one, the cube is taken out after filling the reservoir with water. Therefore the depth of water will be volume of the reservoir divided by volume of the reservoir divided by area at the bottom, area at the bottom. So what is the volume of the reservoir? 5875 then 000 divided by its cubic centimeter cc divided by 640 square centimeter. So cubic cc will be divided by square centimeter, then we will get here centimeter, and dividing this one will get here 97.92 centimeter. So this is the answer. My dear students, I want to review this one again. Okay, so there is given a reservoir, length of the reservoir is 3 meter, that means 300 centimeter, breadth 2 meter, that means 200 centimeter, and height is 1 meter, that means 100 centimeter. So from here we can find the volume of the reservoir. So this is the volume. Then there is a solid cube. Length of one side of the cube is 50 centimeter. So from here we can find the volume of the solid cube. It will be 1,25,000 cubic centimeter. Okay, then the solid cube was taken was kept in the empty reservoir. In the reservoir the solid cube was kept. Okay, then After when we have taken out the reservoir, then we can find the volume of the water on the reservoir. Okay, so it will be 58 lakh 75,000 cc cubic centimeter. Then area at the bottom of the reservoir will be length into breadth. We have got length into breadth, and it will be 60,000 square centimeter. And the cube is taken out after filling the reservoir with water. Then the depth of water will be volume of reservoir divided by area at the bottom. Then this part divided by this part, after calculating we have got 97.92 centimeter. So this is the depth of the water. I think all of you have got it. Now I want to erase this part. Now my dear students, all of you will write your homework, and the homework number is 31, exercise 3, question number 22 and 25. You have to write the homework in your homework copy and have to submit the homework to your subject teachers. I think all of you have understood today's class. Thank you so very much.